Hi, welcome. Today we're gonna talk about Empress of Love and the power of our voice. Especially it's gonna be interesting for you and valuable for you if you know that you're born for a transformational of masses. Like if you have a call within to transform the humanity, if you know that you come here for a bigger role, if you think globally, if you feel, if you're not in ignorance about what's happening in the world at the moment. And today live translation, I'm gonna explain power of our voice. And even if we know that we're born for the bigger game, why it's so much a blockage on our voice, why so much resistance, and why we're not living up to quality of life that we really want to. And I will do few healings, like I'm gonna show you the clarity, how to achieve and how to stay with the clarity, because you know the most valuable and the most expensive quality of the diamond, it's the clarity. When we have a clarity, we are unstoppable. And to live our true desire without compromising, without denial, without fight, we just need the clarity of what we really want to and who we really are. There's so much resistance on our voices, as fear of critique, desire to be perfection, fears, it's all result of our not accepting who we are. Like if you take one picture and break it apart, each crack of each separation between two pieces, they are gonna leave something, and that something is the resistance. It can be fear, it can be not accepting for who we are, it can be our darkness, it can be our limitation, it can be some of the programs from our families and things like this. And our voice that actually can give us anything that we want to is the price of getting all the puzzles together. And to get all these puzzles together, we have to heal our separation within. So today, my presentation for the program that called Empress of Love And this is program, it's a group program for the women, and it takes 3 months. 3 months of healing relationship. You with you, you with your God, with your heart, with your soul, with your purpose, with your money, with your clarity. And the result of this program is the freedom of resistance. When you align to your clarity and your soul purpose, and you align that you are love, you immediately stop to be a chaser and became the creator. Creator meaning you're well received. You receive anything you want in your life without compromising, without denial, and without the fight. And a fight within us, it's a huge one. My fight was, I was so angry to one of my relatives. Since my childhood, I saw that she was married to the guy, to the person, to the man that physically and mentally abused her and her kids. And I was protecting her and her kids, even though I was very, very little girl. And I was so pissed off with her when I talked to her and I say, why you not divorced? Why you keep tolerating this? Again, I repeat, I was very little girl, but I was protecting her and her kids. And for me, it was like, I was so angry to watch that, and I was scared also. I was angry, and I was protecting. I was doing my best to just stop that madness. And every time when he got drunk, he would abuse her and her kids, and she would cry, and kids would cry, and it was like really mess. I remember one time even some scene in my head, like the cat was also like was so scared and it jumped on my leg, and it was like so much blood, and everyone screamed and everyone was so in fear. And I talked to her and I say, why you not stop it? And she says like, we are family, I have to forgive him. And what really shocked me, that later on when I was old already, that she told me that every time after this kind of treatment, she thought that it's gonna help or gonna teach him a good lesson, that the next day she would actually go and buy him a present. And when I heard this, I was like, oh my goodness. And she was like so dear to me. She was like second mom to me, you know. And I was like, oh my God, what the fuck is this? And she was playing the role of, I'm so good, and I'm so tolerable, and I'm so kind. And I was so angry at her. I was so angry at her, like within me. You know, I didn't show so much. I could not express my feelings. But later on, I understood that my anger on her borrows so much of her abilities on me. So I start to experience that. Because, you know, every time when we angry or upset with someone or feel that it's injustice and that unfair, we were in that person's shoes to understand that. So I knew about, like, I would not accept if the man physically abused me, but there was relationship with mental abuse, and also the way how she would deal with the desire. She would like never allow her to do what she want to. Just like with money, there was like always so small thinking. It's like then there no money in the world, there no money. It's like whatever we have to just stay with it. And this kind of behavior, in my life, it was looks like, you know, sometimes I'm so on high level, and sometimes I go so down, and it was like this, and I'm like, why I'm living like this? And I know that the result for a great life, you know, if we allow ourselves to say yes to our desire. And sometimes I would definitely say yes and speak up, and the moment I speak up, I receive it. And sometimes I just know my desire, but I like the blockage on my voice was so strong that I could not say. So my life was like this, and I was like, why? And then when I open up the surrender technique, and I start to work with this, and I start to also do the surrender with her and do this healing relationship with her, because for me that was like a greatest sabotage, greatest resistance. And I ask her in this surrender, like, why do I create in my world you? Why do I need to be so angry at you? Why I need to experience you? It's like I know how to fly, and sometimes I forget that I have a wings, or I'm afraid to open up the wings. And I sometimes, like, I'm so clear that my voice is healing, and when I write the books, or when I sing, or when I do the meditation, people is literally falling asleep and instantly saying like, yes, I feel this inspiration and healing. And sometimes I just cannot say like very basic needs. And like I was doing surrender, and I was asking you, why did I copy your behavior? Why do I need you in my life? And the answer was that I created her to heal, like on the level absolute, heal, understanding I am good enough. So the result of this program, Empress of Love, it's the grounding awareness. I am good enough to live the life that I want without compromising fear, fight, denial, or trying to be someone else, but not me. This is self-acceptance of all the puzzles that we try to hide, think that it's not me, it's too dark, I cannot be like this. This is a program gonna remove all the masks. It's gonna accept you on the level of absolute. You will understand about you the truth that you could not imagine. And art of receiving, it's actually being the flow. Not to be with the flow, but being the flow. I don't know if you notice this. If you in the plane, especially if it's the high class of travel, luxury class of travel, somehow the inspiration became like, I know I can do it. Oh, it's so easy. Oh, I will do this. I got the clarity. Because it's the flow, it's the movement, it's the act of smooth, joyful traveling. So love, actually, it's everything. It's just the flow, non-stop flow. It's like a magical river. And when we are in mindset of love, of self-love, when we are selfish, when we are united within, we became love, and we cooperate with love. So there no resistance of overthinking, afraid, think I'm not good enough, it's not up to me, it's meant to be. If it's meant to be, I should wait. So the flow, it's the move. It's the move. It's the same move like we breathe in and out. Okay. And when we in resistance, our flow became like stop. Then the water became smelly and muddy, and then we do again few steps forward or a few steps backward. So when the river is moving, the water is alive, the water is playing with life. It's now itself the speed, the purpose of joy, of life. So the Empress of life, Empress of love, it's relationship within your heart, within your soul, with the God, with the divine, with love. So come to the action, come to the movement. And a few days ago I was channeling, and my question was about the desire. Some of the desire getting easy, and some of the desire getting very hard. And few days ago, before my channel, I saw the talk of one lady that inspired me, and she was talking about seasons, like sometimes the seasons of receiving this and sometimes that, and we have to like be patient, and it's the right time. And Abraham Hicks also saying like getting ready. And for me, every time when I heard this, I felt it's not. So when I go to my channel, like directly call to the divine, to absolute, to universal love, universal intellect, like infinite intellect, and I channel like directly ask, what about my desire? Some of my desire I receive very easy, some of my desire I feel like and the answer was, there are no desire that won't come to you or not meant to come to you. It's only you saying yes or no for receiving. And to be on the state of receiving, it's to be a state of flow. It's a be of flow. It's a stop, stay saying stops to you, and stop to say if it's meant to be. Like when we say if, we put in something in power, we put in mirrors in power, But when we understand that we are the one who's saying like it's only our choice a matter, it's only our decisions a matter, receive it or not receive it. So when we pray, when we ask, we think that we don't have it, and some greater authority decide to give it to us or not. But actually it's opposite around. They are like absolute limitless around us of goods, and we are the one saying I'm gonna allow this to come to me or not. And for this, I allow this enter to my life or not. There are no compromise, denial, hard work, pretending to be someone else, or have some special quality like 3 legs, or I born in this family or that family, I born in that country, I have to be that age. This is all man-made, not man or woman, but I mean this is not the divine law. Divine law is like plenty of abundance around us, and we are the one putting the resistance. Can you imagine how much life, how much time we are wasting? We are chasing, we are fighting, we got upset, we think that we only meant to receive little bit, we think that we meant to wait, we think that we meant to go for a compromise, or just we think that this is desire for trigger us, but we never to get it. But this is absolute lie. This is not the truth. We are the one putting the resistance. And why there's so much resistance on our voice, it's because the formula of life is very easy. We speak up, and universes give to us. And if we have blockages on our voice and shame on our desire, and not believe that I'm good enough to have that, we simply not allowed to speak up. So the formula of life: speak up, universe give it to you, be a version of that you already have it, experience the vibration, and be gratitude. This is so easy formula of manifestation, anything we want. But the thing is, when we are parted inside of us, when we're not united within, we have resistance, we have fear, we have shame, we have anger, we have broken hearts, we have disappointments, we believe that we're not good enough. So as my story with my auntie, I could let go her from my life, from my inner life, I mean. Like her character left my matrix for good, because I understand why I created her in my life. Because the soul of purpose of my soul was, desire of my soul was to learn and to show people example that we are absolutely good enough. And I know how to make all this puzzle. It's like the more of puzzle within, the easy belief that we're not good enough. It's easy to give away our power to the mirrors. Like I call people around us mirrors. And when we are so broken within, It's so easy to give away power to the mirrors and say, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. But those people, it's not even able to influence on our life. It's no one meant to give or meant to receive for us or meant to inspire us. Even me, I'm not the teacher. And when the teacher saying like, I am teacher, we're not the teacher, we're not the mentors, we're not the coach. We have the clarity, reflect what you within start to understand, and you just need the clarity to reflect, coming back together. So this is program Empress of Love is for those who intend to live their life in 3 months. Like, I will start this program on 1st of September, so 1 month. This video gonna be everywhere, gonna synchronize with those who is looking, who send the impulse, like who send the intention that like they are ready to step in the dimension 5 and the mindset of the balance, of the clarity, of the unity within, who is really willing to accept their voice and do with their voice transformation for the humanity. Because all of us who meant to do this, we have so great knowledge within. And the reason why till now you not live up to your potential, you just didn't know how to make all your puzzle together. Because there are fears. There are stuff that's not easy to accept. There are knowledge that not resonate with our hearts, not resonate with the divine truth. Their desire for approval, their shame, the idea that we here for perfection, their ideas, very, very rooted one with few generation, that we not good enough. So, my love, what really I want to show you today, it's that every day of our life, when we think that it's gonna come as the chance, as the wind, it's not gonna come until we change, until we put ourselves within in unity. There are no things like it's meant, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. It's literally world of the mirrors, and everyone able to see in each other, like in your family, in your team, and your office, and your friends, we able to see our reflection. We even not able to influence on each other. We only able to reflect what we within already ready to see. And we all equal, literally. Big, small, man, woman, kids, parents, we all have a choice. We all got. and we all have this idea. I allow, receive it, or not allow. And the way how we're born in the families, we choose similar, sorry, we choose similar task and frequency and the desire. And so that's how we create in the families, but to just reflect each other on more easy level, you know. But actually we are all one love, we all like one. And when I channel and talk to my heart, like directly to the absolute, to God of the God, and I ask about desires and what I can do the best with my voice and my soul purpose and with my clients and inspiration and transformation. The answer is there are no person in this creation who don't love you. And this is not about, it's not only about me, this is about everyone. So it's like plenty of love. And if we see some anger, if we see some abuse, if we see some critics, if we see some someone don't like us, it's not they don't like us, it's we see how we treating us. We see in the reflection of them. We all the mirrors for each other. So, result of this group program, Empress of Love, has to be that clear mirror that you can show the best of people. And if we talk about fame, so when we are so clear, we became, of course, we became clean channels for the light, for the love, for greatest inspiration and transformation and motivation. And this is fame can come via our creativity or songs or message or innovation. Everyone are unique, and everyone message and delivery also unique. So if you know that you're born for the bigger game, ask yourself now, what is the fame for you? If the fame for you to collect love of the people, I give you guarantee right now they already love you. And if you still don't see it, you just have to love yourself. And in this program you also will master of loving yourself. And for me, fame has to be so clear that be able to reflect the best of people, masses, multi-million, multi-billion, all over the world, kids, oldie, young, teenager, man, woman. I want my books and my messages and my voice and my sings and my songs and my meditation and my healing and my inspiration would be everywhere. And the luxury rich, wealthy houses, and the hospitals, and the schools, and the jails, and the places where people need mental support, physical support. I won't be so clear to deliver this message that the guilt not exists, that the death is the illusion, it's not the end. The fear, it's indicator that we need to surrender to love. The fear, it's indicator that we need to surrender to love at this moment, that we are far from the God, we are far from the heart. I want to teach people mindset of the balance, clarity, joy. My intention to create empire of joy, and I invite you to join me. And empire is not only about 1%. In 2018, I started Way of Alignment for 250 millions of people, that called 250 millions of happy and wealthy people. So this is group, this is program for a group of the women. I'm gonna create this only one time with me, like a live videos. So when you in community with me, you ask directly questions, and like it's unfolding. It's one time live program. Okay, later on when we graduate this program, the program gonna be in recording, and we're gonna put it on sale. And as the empire, it's a community, we're gonna split on equal parts between all the members who was educated, who got clarity, who got united within, who was study in this program. And we're gonna split it on equal parts, me included. And we're gonna put it on sale all over the world to inspire women, to heal unity, to heal balance, to heal joy, to help people to achieve freedom from the guilt, from the desire of approval, from the perfection. So we're gonna multiply with you the diamonds all over the world, clarity of the diamonds all over the world, you and me. And this program gonna be bestseller, and it's gonna sell automatically all over the world. And this is your and my passive income for a long time. You get my point? Empire, it's a happy and wealthy community that support each other, that inspire together, that reflect clarity of each other. Sounds great, I know. I wanna give you 2 healings today. And one of the very valuable understanding that the life doesn't matter what you choose in life, always has a price. Out of memories place. So maybe I will do the second part tomorrow again. So there are always price in the life. We can pay with the money, with time, with beauty, with lives, with sacrifice, with compromising, with denial, and with the fight. And the most joyful and the most effective is to pay with money that we receive in exchange of living up our soul purpose. So don't wait, don't say like when the money appear I will pay. Don't live somewhere where you don't want to live. Put yourself on the map. Understand, like there are no place that you don't have to pay. If you think like I'm gonna live in some place that I don't love, I don't like, I feel yucks, but I just gonna be there until I have money, you pay there even higher price. Okay, so one with the healing, one with the exercise, it's the clarity what kind of life you want to live. Take a beautiful notebook and write 3 types of life that are available for you. First one is the survival. Count expense on monthly basis, how much that cost. Second life is the good life. Calculate how much that cost. And the third one is the luxury of life. Life of joy, life of living up your soul purpose, giving to the table of life the best what the God is giving you already. Calculate how much each of life cost for 1 month, and then decide how many hours you would like to work. Divide that amount on that hours, and that's the value of your 1 hour. Okay, so the price is everywhere when you get this clarity, because so many people come to me with when we work one-on-one individually, and avoidance come in so many different hiding levels, and there are so many stuff, especially men experience this. I will wait when the money come and then I will go for my desire. Now I just go for being the practical, or being investor, or being in the safe mode. And our empire, our fifth dimension, our empire of joy, it's to understand that our desire is our religious, it's our love, it's our joy, it's our dance with God. And our desire for us to be the most valuable and the most clear and the most expensive. So when we say yes to our desire, or to the places where we want to live, there we became the most valuable for the world. It doesn't matter where we're born, if that much or not, we have to live in the place where we're the most happy. We have to say yes to the desire that gives us the most happiness, okay? Not denial, not the fight, not the compromise, but our voice, our truth from the heart, our creativity, our innovation, our idea, our living up in the freedom without guilt. So 3 months I'm gonna teach you. It's gonna be more than 30 healings, profound healings on the energy level, on the mindset level, that gonna help you be free from the guilt, from the perfection, from the approval, from the denial, from the fight, from the idea that you're not good enough. All right? And then when you will understand that you unit within, that you united, that you are balanced within, you will accept your voice. And then you will understand what is the fame is. I'm not talking about hype. I'm talking about profound transformation of the humanity into the freedom, into the joy, into the clarity, into the unity, into the balance. And this is message to your heart because you was asking for this. You born for this. And I'm your clear reflection. I'm not your mentor. I'm not your coach. I have clarity to reflect what is your soul saying to you. And there was so many years that I was working on my clarity. And I'm available for you to help you to achieve your clarity, to achieve your unity, to achieve your alignment within you, and be with very well grounded to your wealth, to your meaning, to your excellent existence here in the present moment, here and now. And the second healing. Before you go to the bed, put some nice music. You can choose on YouTube some of my meditation. Imagine that you come for your own funeral, that you see the flowers, that you see some of your friends, some of your family members, and you observe. Feel it. Understand if you're gonna say, if it's meant to be, it's just a waste of your life, a waste of your time, and not living up your truth, your soul, your heart. I love you. I'm here with my clarity for you to reflect what is your soul and heart saying. Program will start 1st of September. I have payment plan, and I have for the 10 first ladies, I have great present. Love you all. By the way, did you see my beautiful reflection of the joy? If you like it, if you'd like to have it for you, under this video I'm gonna write the name of the creator of it. And if you say surrender 10, you're gonna get 10% off the price of it. I love you. All the best.